Good morning, my darlings. Welcome back to another session of Orchid Reads, guys. We're going to be looking at our Virgo signs today. I do hope that you guys are having a blessed and beautiful morning this morning. It is a great day, and I am hoping that you're enjoying it at this time, regardless of what's going on in your life. Look for those bright moments in between. That's where the joy is, in the middle of the storm. Alright. Father, we come here today, we give you thanks for this day. We ask that you bless this reading for Virgo. Father, we welcome you in this place. God, the messages that we are receiving here. Allow your words to come through, not my own. We ask these things in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Protect us as we channel the messages that you have for your children, Lord. Guide me, Father, so that I can provide clear, concise messages to you. We welcome you in this place. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, in the name of the Creator of all things, we give you thanks. Blessed be, Lord. Amen. Okay, alright guys, let's see what we have for you guys today. I'm just gonna clean the cards off a little bit. I found my torch, guys. And then I put it somewhere and I forgot where I put it again. So that's the whole thing. So I just saw just a hint of black smoke come off of this, but it was mostly white. I'm getting almost like a little bit of a stinge in your energy, just a little bit, Virgo. But the overall just kind of seems like it's clear, like you're being guided to a clear path. But we're gonna see what comes out. Light in the middle of darkness. Shine your light like a candle, Virgo. So, like I said, the smoke right now is very white. So, like you might be dealing with something that might be kind of disrupting your frequency a little bit. But the overall energy that I'm getting without even pulling cards at this time is that things are clearing up. It's cleaning out in some way. Alright. Not this deck, I'm being told this one. Okay. There's another deck I'm being pulled towards for you. I'm gonna grab it. Okay, so let's get started. The first step that's calling you is this one. So I'm going to use this for you. Alright, let's see what we have for Virgo, Lord. Provide clear and concise messages, Father. Thank you. Virgo energy. I'm being told to clarify them before I read them. I haven't looked at the cards anywhere in this vicinity yet, so I have no clue what's there. I just know what's up here. I'm just placing them. Okay, bottom of the deck we have addicted. Okay, so there might be some obsession going on regarding to something or someone or a situation. It could be a thing for some of you guys out there. Maybe you guys are struggling with some sort of obsession or addiction. You can't stop thinking or doing something, some sort of habitual thing that may not be the healthiest. I'm going to put that over here. All right, but let's start with your North Tower. Your North has Temple of my body. So it's giving almost like a squeamish energy, like somebody might be feeling very uncomfortable in their own skin at this time. It's almost giving some shyness too, like somebody could be really shy, uncomfortable with who they are at this time or in this moment, or feeling like if they like stand up and be comfortable in their own skin, it might be, I don't know, diminished in some way or ridiculed. This energy usually comes about when there's a need for self-appreciation. To clarify this, we have, oh, by the way, this is the number 2. So understanding balance, having balance when it comes to yourself. This energy is being cleared by the triumph of lies and alone in the world. The numbers associated with it are the number 1 and 6. So there's, okay, yeah, I get it. Thank you. Sorry. I just heard like multiple messages in my head. It was like, okay. But the message that I heard, like, in regards to you feeling really modest or shy, or like you can't really be yourself in a situation here, it's almost like a self-deluding feeling that's isolating you in a way that makes you kind of feel like you've been outcast from other people in your life because you don't fit into a situation. And no matter how many illusions you put up or how many times you adapt to try and fit into something, it's not you being your honest self. And that's why you're feeling lonely. Like you're alone in the world in the middle of a bunch of people who don't really understand you. It's giving a misunderstood energy. And you ever bend to someone's will so that you can fit in? It's like fitting into a crowd. Think of it like cliques. You're in a clique, but that's not really who you are. You're just doing what someone else tells you to do or saying what they say because it's trending at the moment or seems like people agree with it. Like somebody might be doing something just to fit into a stigma or a reality or an idea of what other people perceive of them or how it should be. This could even be community based. It's definitely giving a community with these two cards being next to it. You might be trying to fit into a community of people that you are around, body-wise, world-wise, community-wise. When I say community, this could be like your hometown. This could be at work. This could also be at like even your friends or your family members. It's like someone's trying to fit in, but what they're doing to fit in isn't who they are, and they feel very uncomfortable doing it. And the reason why you're feeling uncomfortable, Julius, the reason why you're feeling uncomfortable is because you're not standing in your truth, your authentic truth. You're not being honest with who you are, not to yourself, not to others. And even as you're hiding from yourself and others so that you feel like you fit in, imagine doing all of that only to realize that you're also hiding from spirit. But spirit already sees you. These people already see you. They see who you are, but they're allowing you to feel this way because it makes them feel comfortable. Are you, I might be talking to a people pleaser. Like, there's just these three cards alone are telling me like someone has grown up in a situation where they feel like they need to please others in order to be accepted. The only person that you need to please is yourself and spirit. And spirit doesn't make you hide who you are. He asks constantly for you to come as you are. Be naked with him. Be honest with him. He wants you to feel comfortable with who you are. So if you're doing something to please people, what are you really getting back from that? Because people doesn't provide for you. Spirit does. God does. The creator of all things does. Your happiness comes from them. But there's too much dependency, codependency, obsession over how other people perceive you. And that's what I'm getting here. And that's with your crown chakra. Whew, that was a lot just for that. I want to expand on that because we are dealing with expansion when we deal with the North. It's about learning, experiencing. This might be your experience right now, Virgo. Let's see what else comes out because I feel like I need to clarify. There's a message in here specifically for someone. Yeah, someone feels deeply insecure at this time. There's a sense of insecurity. The message here for you, Virgo, with this expansion is learning that you're going through. This understanding, this clarity of the mind that's coming in. It's challenging your own personal character. The reason why you're feeling so uncomfortable, and I feel like the level of uncomfortability that you're feeling at this time is becoming so much that it's starting to feel so exhausting. It's like breaking you to a point where I'm literally hearing someone screaming in my head, I don't care anymore. I give up. It is what it is. I'm tired of pleasing everyone else. I'm just gonna do me. And that's the breaking point. It's forcing you to address some deep insecurities, some vulnerabilities. Someone might be a hermit, likes to keep to themselves because they feel so uncomfortable around other people. Like, alone time makes this person feel safe. But at the same time, even when they're alone, they still feel alone because there's this energy of not really feeling like they're gonna be accepted. And I feel like there's too much focus on whether or not people are going to accept you. Too much of it. Do you accept you? Are you okay with accepting you? Because if you are, then the rest shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Not even in the slightest. You have Burning Man behind the deck. Yeah, this situation is getting out of control. It's hard for you to keep doing this anymore. And it is getting out a lashing out kind of an energy. With Burning Man, it's like it's like a fire burning out of control and burning everything around them. It's too much. You can't keep doing this anymore. All right, let's see what we have over here. Your South, which talks about your challenge. Guys, we're going into summer. And summer is the South Tower. So while we're talking about challenges, I want you to keep that in mind, okay? Okay, so your South is, oh wow. See, I told you I didn't look at any of these cards. The reason why I was able to see is because that's where my focus was, but I didn't look at any of this. So this is crazy and surprising to me that this would pop up too, especially when you have the overall energy being this card here, addictions. And right behind that is atonement, releasing, letting go of deep regret, which is behind here, followed by being peaceful in the middle of things that are uncomfortable. Like, there's a lot going on in your energy, Virgo. But I come to your South Tower, and your first card for the South Tower was Parasite in reverse. No longer consuming, releasing, letting go, not feeding yourself things that are addictive, or things that attach you to things that are not healthy for you. And when I say feeding, I mean feeding your spirit certain things. There's this story about two wolves living inside of you. One of them is very optimistic, and the other one is very pessimistic. And these two wolves are constantly battling for who's going to control you. And the question is, which one are you going to let control? The answer, if you don't already know, is the one that you feed. So are you feeding doubt, sadness, longing, regret? Or are you feeding possibility, capability, optimism, appreciation, and loving yourself? Which one of these wolves are you feeding? Because the fact that Parasite is in reverse and placed in your South Tower is telling me, yes, there is a current action of you detaching from things that are not healthy from you and breaking the chains of codependency. But it's also saying, because it's placed in your South Tower, that this is hard for you. This is difficult. This has been a habit for a long time, and habits are hard to break. Easy to put on, but hard to break. In psychology, the determination for habituals is that it takes 8 days to build a habit of consistency. You start doing something consistently for 8 days, and before you know it, you're going to keep doing it. It takes just as long to break one. You just go one day at a time. And this being in your challenge, like the task assigned to you is your consistency. Every second, every moment of the day, are you going to say no to things that are not healthy for you? Okay. To clarify the Parasite in reverse for your South Tower, you have downcast pride. Like I said, someone feels very like shy. This card up here can also be shame, uncomfortability, like someone feels deeply uncomfortable in their own skin here. And I spoke about, now I'm hearing a domineering, bullying energy, peer pressure. That's the word. You might be under a lot of peer pressure to do certain things to fit in. It's destroying the person that you are. It's hurting your ego. It's hurting your character. It's hurting that inner child. The person that you really are. The thing that makes you happy on the inside, that joy that bubbles up inside of you when you're doing something happy for yourself, or something that makes you feel comfortable. Could be running around in your backyard. If that makes you happy. It could be swinging from a tree. I don't know. It's your world. What makes you happy? But this guilt that you feel for being comfortable in your own skin because of what others are doing, it's making you feel somewhat ashamed. And like I said, that's a challenge when it comes to breaking away from this energy here, breaking away from this feeling. And as I said, that you have anger in chains. It's in reverse. There's a breaking going on here. Now, I'm going to clarify this because, like I said, this is a challenge for you. I'm being told to use this deck to do that. So I'm going to switch. Okay, so 4 of Cups. Okay, so ignoring what God is trying to show you. Your own happiness. That's what Spirit's trying to show you. The things that make you happy. You already have so much fulfillment in your life, but there's this blind spot with the Knight of Swords here. This blind spot of distraction away from your own happiness, and you don't even need people to make you that happy. Your happiness comes from within. It comes from you appreciating yourself. It comes from you being comfortable in your own skin. It comes from you understanding that you're a gift from God, and that what's in you that makes you happy is a gift to you from God. Spirit's trying to show you this. I'm gonna pull this off so you can see. He's trying to show you this. But someone's moping underneath the tree. And you know what's funny? This card reminds me of the disciple that was crying underneath the tree, and he asked God when he met him. No, God said to him when he saw him in person, "Did you think I didn't see you underneath the fig tree? Did you think I wasn't there?" He was there. See? It's the Spirit being here trying to give you your cup of overflowing joy with the 8 of Cups here. Of overjoy and appreciation and blessings in your life. He's trying to show it to you. But someone's too busy moping, distracted in their head, impulsive thoughts coming in, saying things impulsively, feeling bored, uncomfortable, and unappreciated. Like they don't have enough. I feel like that's you right now. Yeah, that's you. Waiting. You have the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands in reverse, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. To clarify, the Knight of Swords. Someone's waiting for things to go wrong in their life, not feeling like they can take on anymore, so they're just gonna release it because they don't want to feel like they have to take on the responsibility to fix something. Like something might be too tiring. Like you don't want to fix the situation anymore, so you're just waiting for your own demise. You're just waiting for people to backstab you because it's become the norm. That's what's distracting you from you being able to appreciate what God is giving you. So we're going to go on to your North. Your North is naked before the stars. Your sense of authenticity. Can you be naked? Can you be comfortable in your own skin? This is Aquarius energy. And, you know, this sense of you being honest with yourself, and not just being honest, but being comfortable with your own honesty of yourself, is dominating your energy on this board right now. Someone needs to break free of chains that are related to misperception of where their value is placed, because they're placing it on other people's perception of themselves and not placing it on their inner perception of themselves. on how Spirit sees you, on how you see yourself through Spirit's eyes and not through people's eyes. You're learning how to do this right now because the North talks about your current journey. It talks about what state you're in. This is the journey you're in right now. Learning to stand in your truth, to walk in your truth, to love your truth, to be appreciated by your truth. And this card is clarified by calling the storm. An envious gluttony in reverse. This is a face-off. This is a face-off, releasing. Something might be difficult, might be hard, but it's like I told you, somebody felt so tired, so exhausted with the pretense that they're just like, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna do me. This is you calling forth the storm. You're facing it head on now. You're saying enough is enough. You're not waiting for it to attack you. You're facing it head on. And what you're facing head on is releasing jealousy. Releasing the fear of missing out so that, and I feel like that's been governing your life for some time, Virgo, this fear of missing out. That's why you felt like you needed to adapt yourself or put on different masks or dress a certain way or act a certain way just to fit in. Fear of missing out because of loneliness. You're facing that energy head on. It may not be people, physical people, but it's an energy you're up against. Up against. That's an energy, an entity, an embodiment of a frequency that you're up against. The spirit of doubt. The spirit of jealousy. There's nothing you're missing out on because guess what? You remember these two cards? Spirit's already providing you with everything you need. Now you gotta break the chain that's trying to convince you of an illusion that he's not. Alright, so let's go here. We're gonna go to your west. Your west is fragmented. It's in reverse. Like I said, I felt earlier that I was talking to someone that was a people pleaser. Doing things to fit in, giving much of themselves so that they felt accepted. But you were spending more than you were getting back. You were giving essence, pieces of your spirit, your soul, your holistic sense of being, your mind, your talent. You exhausted yourself to the point that there was barely anything left, giving it away to other people just so you could pay a price to fit in and losing the essence of who you were in return. What good is it to gain the world but lose your soul in return? What good is it? Because look, she's torn to pieces. That beautiful fairy that she was, gone. The wings are dulled out. Her body's broken up into pieces. When this card is in reverse, this is when this person is now calling back that energy. Instead of giving out what's left of themselves so there's nothing left, they're pulling it back. Now the West talks about completion. This is where God's taking you. He's taking you to a place where you can pull that energy back and repair yourself, repair your body, repair your spirit, repair your mind, become whole again. That's what this card is about when it's in reverse like this. Pull back. No more. And I said that earlier. Somebody say no more. No more. To clarify this card, the two cards that came out was fated to suffer and reverse. No more suffering. You're not taking a bait anymore. You're saying enough. I'm not biting that apple. It's poison. Fear of missing out. It's poison. Doubt, poison. Lack of appreciation, poison. I'm not taking it anymore. I don't deserve that. You're learning to appreciate yourself. You're learning your own self-worth. And you're no longer taking responsibility for things that you have done in your past. The past is gone. Is this me? It's gone. You're letting it go. I said that earlier. Breaking chains. Moving forward. No more. Yes, you did something in your past. You allowed certain things to happen. You allowed certain actions that you took to govern your life because you thought that was the way. But you're saying no more. It's not you anymore. You're pulling back. Look at that. You're pulling back. No more. I'm going to pull your advice now. I'm going to use this deck. Sorry, it's getting a little messed up here. This is a powerful message, Virgo. This is the second time you got something this heavy. Advice for Virgo Father. I can't make it up. A new beginning. Do you see the incense rising in that doorway? It's clearing out, cleaning up, clearing out all negative energy, opening up a new portal, a new life, a new start, and a beautiful one at that. We have the sun and the moon present, and not just any moon, it's a crescent moon. It's a new moon, it's a new beginning, a spiritual new beginning, empowered by the grace of God, the power of life, the sun, and blessed and purified by spirit, smoke, a new beginning. I'm gonna leave that there for you guys. I hope this helps, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, show some support to the channel, and if you're new and you want to be notified when I'm going live, guys, subscribe, become a member. It's 100% free. Anyone interested in a personal reading, just email me. The email's right below. I do 10-minute free readings if you want. I do not go longer than that because, like I said, when I read, it's very intense and I take on a lot of energy, so I have to balance myself so that I don't get overwhelmed. So I limit it to 10 minutes. I do have a gift offer if you want longer. It comes with a donation, so you can look that up in the description. But I'm gonna leave it here. In the meantime, stay focused, stay firm, hold firm to God. He's guiding you. You're not alone. Be blessed. Bye, everyone.